I know how my mom attitude is. You know what I mean? When she amplified, she want to fight, she want to turn up. You know what I'm saying? She a firecracker.
Yeah.
And my dad more laid back, he more chill. And my mom, like, she with all the smoke. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll just keep it real. She with all the smoke. So, and my pop not like that. So she probably just like, you'll not see your son, da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? She'd make it hard for him. Like, that's what type of time my mom is. You know what I'm saying? So my pop just like, man, like, she like, I'm gonna put you on child support. He like, all right, they put me on child support. Cause he just relaxed. He don't want that. So, and I understand how that could be difficult to deal with when you have a mother of your child that's using drugs and that's a firecracker and it's a confrontation every time.
Damn.
It'll make you want to fall back too. Yeah. So it's just like, I can't blame him because it's just like, how would I dealt with that? Could he have done more? Yes. But it's still at the same time, it's like my mom made it so difficult. You know what I'm saying?
What was her anger? What was her?
Bro, I done saw my mom and dad fight, you feel me? I done saw my mom throw hammers at my dad, like,
oh,
bro,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's toxic.
Yeah, bro, like, yeah, bro, it's toxic, and when you see it, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, y'all can't, like, I don't even want y'all to be the guy. I don't want y'all to be the guy for graduation, birthday, nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Like, it's cool.
Just stay separate.
Yeah, but what that did though, it molded me, and it made me like, I was like, yo, if I ever be a father, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna communicate, and I'm gonna make it work, no matter how difficult it is, because I never want my child to feel like.
To the No Stingy Energy Podcast, you know what I mean? Where we talk to entrepreneurs, man. We talk relationships, wealth, health, all of the things, man. We got everything my guy Runway, Millionaire in the building.
What's up, baby? What's up? How you feeling?
Yeah, man.
Great, man. Happy to have you.
Yeah, man. We're in the Yummy. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
How's it been treating you so far?
Oh man, we good. We rolling, baby.
Yeah,
you know.
It's been good.
So what do you think about, you know, this event, you know, being that Anetta brought us all out, you know, together? What's your thoughts been on the event so far?
Oh man, first of all, Anetta, she amazing. You know what I mean? She a dope individual. Get her bag. You feel me?
Yeah. She spun a bag in this moment.
Oh, for sure. Looking good. You know what I'm saying? I was treated right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I just I think it was a good event because she actually brought people who actually, you know, bring value to, you know what I mean, to the event. And it wasn't one of those things where, you know, everybody up there and pitching their own business on the people, and people really came out to give value. So that was hard.
I said another thing. She brought people that's really doing the business. Like, you don't have to second guess it.
Oh yeah.
For real,
no. She definitely bought the money getters for sure. Yeah. They doing what they doing.
I think everybody on stage getting multiple M's, man.
Yeah.
Nobody get less.
Yeah.
For sure. So I saw you speak yesterday, and you was talking about how you like the low ticket play.
Yeah.
Bro, so, but then at the same time, do you feel like you may be leaving some money on the table with the high ticket play?
Oh, absolutely. I tell people all the time, I left like $8 million on the table by not having high ticket. You know what I mean?
So how you feel like it's $8 million? So you think you should have been selling product for $10,000, $15,000 or what?
No, so basically what it was I had the low ticket, you know what I mean? I had everybody buying, and basically it's just a numbers game with me. Mm-hmm. Like, marketing is all math. So when I look at the math and I look how many people actually bought my product within, let's just say, a 6-month span, a year span, and I look at my conversion rate there, I could almost assume if I had 1,000, 2,000 product, just 1,000, 2,000, you feel what I'm saying? What the conversion would it be?
Damn.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I made 100,000 off one class. I had about 800 people actually show up to the class.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just charged $97 for the class. I made like $100,000 off one class. Damn. Then when they got to the class, you know what I'm saying? I had 800 people in there. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't offering nothing at the end.
Yeah, you dropped the ball.
I just closed the laptop. All right, good night, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you. So how did you get all those people on one call? Like, what did marketing look like to get those people in?
I mean,
that's a lot of people. 800 people.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like communication breed conversation. So it's just like I identify a problem. Of course, you know what I'm saying, something trendy. You feel what I'm saying? Something that people want to know. And I'm just like, yo, I'm going to give y'all all the information. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not going to hold it back. So definitely the live, definitely posting about it. You know what I mean? Creating the content to kind of get them the sneak peek of what's going to happen. Breaking down, you know what I mean, some of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about. And just paint a clear picture of what they could see when they come to the class.
So how long was the marketing for that? Like 6 weeks, 2 months? Because
I
need to get it for myself.
No. So to be honest with you, man, you would think that when you do something like that, for one, it's only $97.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Most people have that.
Yeah,
hopefully.
People don't need a long time to
figure that out.
It ain't like, you know what I mean, we doing a concert where people gotta get dressed and all that. So you don't need a lot of lead time. It was like 2 weeks. You feel what I'm saying?
So 100,000 in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Just 2 weeks of marketing. And I say it like this, bro. And you tell me if this makes sense. All people last minute. They gonna wait till the last minute.
Yeah. I'm last minute.
Yeah.
I booked my flight a day before I can.
So a lot of times when I'm doing these classes, like I don't go like a month out, 6 weeks out. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's low like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's just like the closer the window where people can see, oh, it's in 3 days, it's in 4 days, they more like
take action.
They more like, you know what I'm saying? And then, I can go ahead and charge it up.
So you was talking, okay, so what's your average like ticket like for your products? What's your average price?
Man, I like $27. That's like the sweet spot, man.
$27?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
So how much sales you getting like on a $27?
So it's not about the initial $27. It's what come after. End. Yeah, the back end money.
So now you got higher tickets products.
Of course.
So wait a minute. So $27 tickets, right?
Yeah.
Bro,
I know.
A lot of people would be like, "Yo, I ain't doing it."
No, I know. I bought my Lambo from $27 ticket.
So.
And I told people I was gonna do it. I was like, "Yo, this how."
Why you think a lot of people stay away from the little ticket?
I just think
because you gotta think about it. We all entrepreneurs. We all pretty much do the same thing.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is not selling nothing under 1,000.
Yeah. Well, I think what it is that a lot of people just don't want to seem like they're devaluing a brand. But how I think of it like grade school or like college or however you want to say it. I think of it like you're gonna have people that's in the first grade, you're gonna have people that graduating. And if I can offer something specifically to those people, you know what I'm saying, I can ascend them up. I could graduate those people up through my funnel. So they come in at 27, but I offer them something $297. $497. I test the waters, and then we hop on a call, and then we talk about the 1,000, 2,000.
So
that makes sense.
You mentioned on your marketing play, right? You said everything was strategic.
Yeah.
You don't do accidental things.
No, sir.
So tattoos, image, where did all of that come? What inspired you to do that?
Oh man, he gonna make me get some sauce, right?
Yeah.
Ain't said no stingy for real.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm with it. No, so basically, like, a lot of people look at like what they don't have going for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they look at it like, oh well, man, I don't look like this person. I don't sound like this person. And they look at
comparing.
Yeah, they look at that and they let it handicap them. So when I was looking at the market and I was looking at like, okay, cool, I'm coming out with a credit book. Like, how am I really going to brand this thing and how I'm going to stand out? That's the first thing that I'm looking at. How I'm going to stand out from everybody else that's doing it. Everybody else wearing suits. I already got, hella tattoos. So what's going to make me different? So I know when somebody look at me, they already going to be like, man, this dude a rapper, he an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? He's something. But when I open my mouth, I know that I got him. So it's almost like shock value. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So a lot of times it's just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna say some stuff that everybody's scared to say, don't want to say, which is the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be me. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna show up like that because you see a man with tattoos in a suit. It just come all kind of scamming. So I'm going to just be 100% me. Hoodies, jeans, you know what I'm saying, jewelry. But when I open my mouth and I give y'all that game, y'all going to understand what's going on. Yeah, so I just think that what worked was me being intentional about being 100% authentic, and then people actually seeing me and be like, bro making sense. And bro don't look the opposite of what I'm used to seeing. So it's almost like you look at me, but I got your attention. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So you captured the attention by the tattoos.
By just how I look.
So that was all part of the play. And did you know that was gonna work? Or did
I knew it was gonna, because I was a tattoo artist for 15 years. So when I go out in public, bro, people are already looking at me, and I forget sometimes that I got tattoos. I'm like, what the hell are they looking at? And like, I do got a face full of tattoos. You know what I'm saying?
So you did tattoos like for a living?
Years.
No, like that was my real.
So like if I needed a tat, you like had me straight.
I mean, not no more. Bro.
Not no more.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
What made you get into tattooing though?
Bro, I was like, no lie, bro. I was in school. I was in high school, and like we cut school to go to like a tattoo party, like a dude that was like, tattooing, and I always was an artist. Like I always draw in school, and one of the girls had me draw her tattoo, And the dude was like, yo, you should do tattoos. And like at that moment, I'm like,
you was in high school.
Yeah, I'm like, all the blood and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I sat there, bro, and I drew somebody else's tattoo. And bro was like, no, you should really, you know what I mean? You should really do tattoos. And I took that like LeBron James telling me I should play basketball.
Wow.
Because the person that's doing it see me doing it. You feel what I'm saying?
See value in it.
And I was just like, I don't want to take it for granted. So actually what happened, he was like, look, I'll show you how to do it. So we exchanged number. I had hit dude up. Because once my mind locked in on something, like I can't unsee it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, like somebody else see potential in me that much that they feel like I should be doing what they doing. And I know bro made, you know what I'm saying, a couple $100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I called him, you know what I'm saying, to link up with him. Bro act like he ain't know who I was.
What?
I'm like, what? I'm like, oh no. So I had to figure something out.
So the same dude that put the party on.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, I was like, so I just locked in. I just
do that.
Yeah, so I was like, oh no, I gotta figure this out.
So what that money was looking like when you was a tattoo artist?
So
let's break it down.
So all right, so I'll tell you where it started, and I'll tell you where we took it to, so you can understand. So what happened was, like literally, bro, like once I got my equipment, I practiced on one of my guys. You know what I mean? He went to school, you know, had his sleeve rolled up, and then everybody was like, I'm going to Runway for the tats. You know what I mean? So the first day I had got it was like a repeat of what we did when we went to bro house to get tats. You know what I mean? They came to my house. It wasn't even a party. They just cut school. You know what I'm saying? And it was like 11 girls. They cut school. They at my house. My mom's at work. You feel what I'm saying? So I just had free time to like do me. But I had a little gig at the time, and I had to leave at 3. So I'll say from like between 12 and 3, like 3 hours. You know what I mean? I had made $380. And like when I went to the bathroom and I counted that money, I was like,
high school.
I was like, oh, I ain't going to work.
That's a bad.
I was like, no, I ain't going. I was like, work what? Work for myself. You know what I'm saying? So from that day, which was March 16, 2008, you feel what I'm saying? Like that was the day I was like, oh yeah, for sure, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. Like I ain't gonna work for nobody.
So
that
was the last job you had?
That was the last job I had.
What kind of job was it?
It was dietary. So I was just working at like a nursing home in the food section.
Oh shit!
So you never had a job as an adult?
Nah.
Damn.
Nah, like real rap, bro.
Wow.
Real rap, bro.
So what made you say entrepreneurship 100%? Was it the freedom? Was it what drew you to that space?
My mom was on drugs. My pop wasn't there. We lived in the shelter at one point, bro. We was broke.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody I looked around like they either sold drugs. You know what I'm saying? So it just was like, I'm like, it gotta be something else.
Nah, no doubt.
So when I made that $380 that day, I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be what get me out the hood. I don't care what it come with. If I can duplicate 300, like that's $300,000 a year.
No doubt.
From my crib. I'm like, with my hands, bro, that was the first time that I was like, yo, I looked at my hands and I was like, yo, I'm gonna create $1 million with these hands.
What's the most you made in a year doing tattoos?
Most I made in a year was like 380.
380?
Yeah.
380?
Yeah, 380.
Now that was you by yourself, or you just running a shop with tattoos?
That was me solo. That wasn't like profit from the shop and nothing. I took 380 down by myself.
So tattoo artists making money.
Yeah, I mean, so what it was for me, bro, like I was a hard 380, bro. Like I was grinding.
So you was there 12 to 14, 16 hours a day.
Bro, I'd be there from the time the sun come up to the sun come up. I'd be there at 10 a.m. to 7 a.m. and I straight leave, go take my kids to school, come back. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like, so it was like a real 380, but I was making like, you know what I'm saying, $15,000, $20,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? As an artist.
Wow.
Just on my income, like not nothing that I was taking home from the shop.
Shit.
So I've been getting to the money for a
minute.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So work ethic, where did that work ethic come from? Like you mentioned,
crazy.
like the family dynamics, you know, which was crazy. You know what I mean? So where did that work ethic come from?
Bro, when you poor, bro, you know what I'm saying? And that's where you come from and you don't have nothing else. It's just like, all right, we did that already. I know what that feel like. Like I know what it feel like to not have a Christmas. I know what it feel like to have hand-me-downs. You know what I'm saying? I know what it feel like to not be able to get fresh. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we got other kids that's like that too. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, all right, this ain't me. This just our lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So it just was like, man, I just really inspired to have something different. Because when I turned on the TV, You feel what I'm saying? I see famous people. I'm like, they figured it out. How did they figure it out? I just gotta put the work in, and I wasn't scared of no work. I just really was determined to change my life and just see something else come from my life than what I saw around me. Because again, you gotta think, bro. My mom was on drugs, and the dudes who sold drugs lived on my block. So it just was like, it made me not want to do that. And then I'm saying y'all get locked up, you know what I'm saying, all the time. So when I made that $380 that day, I'm like, yo, I made this legit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say always legit because I ain't have a shop. But I made it honestly and ethically. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I was like, let me just research and let me go all in on this. Yeah. Let me go all the way in. And I treat everything like that. I go all the way in or I don't do it at all.
That's what's up. Yeah. How did your mom on drugs affect you growing up?
So it affected
like mentally, emotionally.
Bro, it's crazy that you asked that question because it actually affected me in a positive way, and I say that because I remember us being in the shelter, and I don't know if it's trauma.
What age?
Bro, I was 4 years old.
Wow.
So I remember this moment from me being 4 years old. We was in the shelter, and when you in the shelter, you bring the food. And then they cut the lights off at a certain time. So like 8 o'clock, at 8 o'clock you can't have nothing. They turn lights out. Yeah, I mean they close the kitchen down. And I remember being hungry and my mom going down. She like, all right, we're gonna go downstairs and get cereal. And it's the cereal she bought in there. You know what I'm saying? Damn. And the lady in the kitchen was like, nah, we close it down. Like, nah, you can't have it. And I remember my mom like basically like not taking no for an answer. Like, I remember it, and then the lady was like, all right, don't tell nobody, you know what I'm saying? And she wanted it. So it's just like, my mom always had that attitude, and then on top of that, bro, like, despite my mom, like, doing drugs, she always got up and went to work. Like, my mom was
so she was like a functional
Yeah, so, like, for me, bro, and it's crazy, like, I talk about this, but I ain't never go this deep. Like, for me, like, what put the positive on it, like, the positive post on the battery for me, was I started thinking about all the things that my mom went through and why she even chose to do that. And I feel like a lot of people don't have the empathy and they don't got the forgiveness to be able to do that. They just want to be mad at, you know what I'm saying, at your mom or your pop for making a choice.
Holding
but,
on to that
you know what I'm saying? But my mom, she got 6 brothers and sisters. You feel what I'm saying? And she the only one that don't got a dad. Like her dad got killed changing the tire on the side of the road.
Look at all that.
So I'm looking at all of the psychological, like, dang, like my mom, brother, and sister, you know what I mean? They dads coming to pick them up, and then she hear it, and then also she the second, the oldest, so then she still got to be responsible for all of her, you know what I'm saying, all of her siblings. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just dealing with that internally, and I'll never know how that feel and how her dad was close. And it happened when she was a teenager. You feel what I'm saying? So it happened at a time probably where she needed him the most because my grandma was working, you know what I'm saying, hustling because she got all the babies. So it's just all of those things.
She had nobody there for her, basically.
Yeah, man.
So how many brothers and sisters did you have growing up with that?
I had none.
So you was the only child?
Yeah, I was the only child for 16 years. When I was 16, my mom had another child.
And you got 7 kids.
Yeah.
What baby?
How does 7 happen, man?
Oh no.
Was it planned or just
y'all know how it happened. You know what I'm saying? No, but man, to be honest, bro, I know how it happened, but I just I know how it happened, but I never planned on having a big family, but bro, I don't regret having all this love around me and all this support. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, man.
What's the oldest and youngest?
It's definitely blessing. My oldest will be 15. My youngest is 3.
And they all same woman or?
Nah.
Different women?
Yes.
Gotcha.
How many? You know about that?
5.
Okay.
5, you said. 5 outside.
On the runway?
Yeah, on the runway. You know what I'm saying? But we locked down now. We married, so we locked down. You know
so all of the kids live with you, or how does the family dynamic?
Yeah, bro. They
So everybody with you?
Yeah, so they all, of course they with their mom,
moms
and then
too,
like, you know what I mean, I got that time, but I'm full-time dad, bro. Full-time dad.
Full-time.
So how growing up?
So I got 3 that live with me full-time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's your wife kids.
Nah. So I got, you know what I mean, from one of my other kids' mothers, they live with me. Oh, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, you know, it's just like I'm not bro, I ain't no slouch. I don't slouch in nothing I do. So it's just like, you know what I mean, I don't deal with some of the problems that a lot of people gotta deal with. You know what I'm saying? I communicate. You get what I'm saying? Like, same way I treat my business, like, you know what I mean? I treat my family. You know what I mean? It's the same way. I need the same outcome with everything.
So growing up the way you did, how did that affect you, like, being a father?
So, like, me and my pop, we got a dope relationship right now, despite I say, like, he wasn't there. And again, me looking at the whole situation. My pop wasn't there because my mom.
Anger?
Huh?
No anger with that?
It's hard to be angry when you understand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so at one point you was a little angry.
I mean, it wasn't more so anger, bro, because it was more so like, it's just like, I just looked at it like, these are my circumstances. These are the cards that I was dealt. I'm going to deal with it how it come. But once I matured and I start making my own money, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I remember it was a time like I had got like, this was like my first apartment. Like this happened fast. Like March 16, 2008. And then June, like I had my own spot. So
right out of high school?
Yeah, bro. So a couple months, like I'm right on my spot. My pop had moved back down from North Carolina, and he ain't really had nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, come, you know what I mean? Come stay with me. You know what I mean? Like, I got a couch for you. I don't got enough room for you, but I got a couch for you.
Yeah,
but yeah, like that time really allowed us to like really like come together, you know what I'm saying? And really just like lock in and just, you know what I'm saying? Kind of just like basically reestablish a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And we never had the conversation where I was like, yo, you gotta be my friend again and then be my dad.
Rebuild.
It kind of just was like, you know what I mean? We already knew it without saying it, but at the same time, I still understand, like, bro, like, my mom get high. You feel what I'm saying? She
still?
No.
Okay.
She actually in 2020, in 2021, like my mom, she had reached out to me like at the end of 2020 for her birthday. She was just like, yeah, like I want to get clean. Like I don't want to do this no more. You know what I mean? And she was like, I want to go to rehab. And I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, look, like, you know what I mean? Like, you go get yourself together, I retire you. You know what I mean? So, on Martin Luther King Day in 2021, we caught her jet down, took her down to Florida. I took her to one of the top rehabilitation centers, you know what I'm saying? And she been clean since. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's what's up.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
I mean, it feels good because, again, like, just to connect everything together. Like, I know how my mom attitude is. You know what I mean? When she amplified, she want to fight, she want to turn up. You know what I'm saying? She a firecracker.
Yeah.
And my dad more laid back, he more chill.
Yeah.
So he probably like, man, and my mom like she with all the smoke. So, you know what I'm saying? I was just keep it real. She with all the smoke. So, and my pop not like that. So she probably just like, you know, you'll not see your son, you know what I'm saying? She'll make it hard for him. Like, that's what type of time my mom is. You know what I'm saying? So my pop just like, man, like, she like, I'm gonna put you on child support. He like, all right, just put me on child support. Because he just relaxed. He don't want that. So, and I understand how that could be difficult to deal with when you have you know what I'm saying, a mother of your child that's using drugs and that's a firecracker and it's a confrontation every time.
Damn.
It'll make you want to fall back too.
Yeah.
So it's just like I can't blame him because it's just like, how would I dealt with that? I don't.
So okay, so got you. So really, your dad not being there, you would say was more your mom.
Oh, all day.
The pressure.
All day. I mean, could he have done more? Yes, but it's still at the same time. It's like it's so like my mom made it so difficult. You know what I'm saying?
What was her anger? What was her?
Bro, I done saw my mom and dad fight, you feel me? I done saw my mom throw hammers at my dad. Like,
you know
what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
so it's toxic.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, bro. It's toxic. And when you see it, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, y'all can't, like, I don't even want y'all to be together. I don't want y'all to be together for graduation, birthday, nothing.
Nothing.
Like, it's cool.
Just stay separate.
Yeah, but what that did, though, it molded me and it made me like, I was like, yo, if I ever be a father, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be there and I'm going to communicate and I'm going to make it work no matter how difficult it is because I never want my child to feel like that feeling.
Tell me this, though, bro, because this is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, you got a lot of love in your heart.
A lot of love in your heart with the circumstances. I'm thinking, like, how did you get to that loving, this positive space?
Yeah.
With all of the trauma, or did you go to counseling?
Because most people would hate their dad.
Most people gonna be.
Ain't messing with their mom.
And I don't know if this sound healthy or not. You feel me? But for me, it was like, I think that's what fueled the like working so hard because it just keep me busy. I'm like, man, I just want to make money. We already poor. I'm going through. You know
do you think you know when you done made the money and you done reached the top of the hill, you're gonna reach a point where you're gonna have to really deal with?
No. Yeah, I had to go counseling a couple times. Like I definitely had to go to counseling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, like once you develop a whole lot of money, like I just had the conversation with my aunt the other day, and she was mad at me because this my only aunt. This is my mom's sister.
Yeah.
So this my only biological aunt. And she was mad at me. She like, oh no, you don't rock with me no more. I ain't talked to you in months. And I really had to sit her down. I was like, auntie, you really gotta understand, so much stuff is changing for me right now, and I'm reaching so many levels that I don't even understand. And I don't need you to be mad at me. I need you to be patient with me because I'm doing something in our family that nobody has ever done.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? And I know you might not understand it because I don't even understand it. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that's why, because it's just the environment that I come from, you always gotta be on pins and needles. You feel what I'm saying? And technically I'm somebody. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Any time that you do something and you good at it, you're always gonna have a reputation. And you know what I'm saying? Been having a track record for getting money for a long time. I had successful business. I had 5 businesses that I opened up on one block in my city. You feel what I'm saying? So people look at that and they look at that like some type of success, but it's still a negative side to it. Yeah. You got people that's, feeling like you changed or you shitted on them or just want what you had, the haters. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So when I moved, actually it's a funny story. When I moved, it's always where I grew up at, it feel like you always gotta be paranoid. Especially when you got the news, you know what I'm saying? You got homies that you knew and such got killed. It's damn, I really gotta be on point. So you move, you moving with that every single day, even though no threat is coming to you. You gotta move it just feel like it, because when you elevate and it just feels like you know what I'm saying. Exactly. So when I actually moved, when we got our crib, I actually moved, and it's only 10 houses on my block, and bro, when I tell you, my neighbor outside cutting my grass. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, and from that point, that's when I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go reset. I gotta go recalibrate. I gotta go talk to somebody because I'm experiencing PTSD or something. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm experiencing. You was getting ready to turn up, and he trying to do you a solid.
Yeah. But bro, he outside the headphones on, you know what I'm saying, just chilling. And then they knock on the door. I'm like, who knocking on my door? Nobody know where I live at. You feel me? And it's just I was like, that's why I had to have a moment where I was like, yo, you know what?
You gotta do something about
it. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. That is crazy.
So, what year did you life start to change? Was it 2019, 20?
2019, bro. So at 2018, I started to have these. I started to have this thing where I felt like I was living the same year over and over again, and again, I was making money. I was traveling. I wasn't doing really nothing different than what I do now. You feel what I'm saying? It's just that I was just working a lot harder. So when I 2018, I was like, all right, man, I next year I gotta do something different. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make a sacrifice. Something gotta change in the life. I felt like I was literally living the same year over and over again. I felt like I was stuck. So I was like, man, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna do something. But I know, for me, I gotta put myself in a position where I gotta sacrifice and I gotta put my back against the wall, or else I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna grind. You know what I mean? So what I did was 2019. I was like, you know what? In order to go up, I gotta give something up. And what I decided to do was I decided to don't buy no designer all year. That's what I really like to do.
That was hard for you, bro.
Yeah, so I took all my sneakers, bro, and I put them in a bag, and I put them in the basement. And I was like, yo, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna go to Walmart and I'm gonna get me a pair of sneakers, and I'm gonna run through all 2019 with them sneaks on.
Wow.
Damn.
And the craziest thing, let me tell you something. The craziest thing, I went and got a $23 pair of Avis sneakers. They was black and green, green my color. I wore them things every single day. I was just on some calm, millionaire, billionaire stuff. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I was like, every time I get the urge to go buy something, I'm gonna invest. And what I did was, I'm like, no, I'm like, shit, I'm making $1 million this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm make me an M. And basically what I did, bro, I just took all my money and I invested, and I opened up 4 more businesses that year. Opened up a hair salon, lash studio, barbershop, and event space. You feel me? And all on the same block. You know what I mean? So I was just literally investing my money.
And that's all from sacrificing.
Sacrificing. The little sacrifice, bro. And the craziest thing, bro, it's the craziest thing. people would see me, and I'm like, dang, what they the new Balenciagas?
Yeah.
Oh, these Balenciagas. These ain't nothing. These ain't nothing. I ain't got nothing going on.
But I guess people so used to seeing you at designer.
They so used to it, and then like in that moment, bro, I was like, yo, it ain't on you, it's in you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the clothes on a man. It's about what's in you. You can make anything look good.
So you go from making $200,000-$300,000 inking folk up to doing $150,000 to $300,000 a month.
Yeah.
What was that mindset shift? You know what I mean? That transitioned you into that.
All right. So when I was young, I'm like, all right, I got this shit with my mom, my dad, and then I'm in this business. I feel like I'm living the same year over and over again, but now I'm investing. And the reason why I'm investing because I'm like, yo, I'm not going to die behind this chair.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally, bro, I'm spending 15 hours a day, you know what I'm saying, in this. Only time I'm seeing my kids is when I drop them off at school and then when I pick them up. And the next time I see them is when I'm taking them to school in the morning. And I looked at, and this no pun intended to, none of the other people that's, you want to wait? Yeah. We good?
Yeah.
All right. So there's no pun intended to, you know what I'm saying, the people who have been doing tattoos for 20, 30 years. But I looked at these guys when I was going to these conventions and stuff, when I was traveling, like, bro, I was traveling around the world getting awards for my art. And I'm like, dang, bro, like, I'm doing this. Like, I was the youngest black tattoo shop owner when I opened my shop. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like a huge accomplishment for me. But then I also saw people who were, like, doing this in the game for 25 years, 30 years. And I'm looking at their life and I'm like,
it ain't it.
Yeah, that's not it. That ain't it. So I'm like, we gotta start moving these pieces around right now.
Yeah.
And that's what 2019 was for me. It was like moving these pieces around right now. Like, y'all rather get ready, so I'd rather stay ready, so I ain't gotta get ready. So what I did was, again, that was just me putting my back against the wall. Like, y'all, I'm gonna plant these seeds now. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I gotta start transitioning because the money gotta start coming from somewhere else. Cause I did it with my hands, but now I gotta do it with my mind.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit was the same way for me when I had a job. I look at the person that's at the top, like, you are not living the life I want.
Yeah. And then bro, I'm an extremist, so I look at the highest person.
Yeah.
Look how much they making. I'm like, well, shoot, this person with endorsements and I mean all that, only $1 million.
Yeah.
You know, and $1 million a year, good money.
Yeah.
But then I'm looking at the lifestyle, and again, I don't care about like what nobody else got. But I'm looking at, like, do they got assets? Is they happy doing what they doing? You feel what I'm saying? Like, do they got their family connected? I'm looking at the picture I want to see.
Yeah.
And I ain't see that when I looked at everybody else. You get what I'm saying? I see a bunch of stressed out mugs. You know what I'm saying? People stealing from them. You know what I mean? Got, like, spending more time than I'm doing it right now. I'm like, nah.
Life.
Yeah,
exactly.
Trying
to piece it together.
Exactly, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm meeting these people.
Yeah.
So it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just looking on the internet. Like, I'm meeting these people in real life, and you know what I'm saying? My booth is right next to them, and I'm just like, nah.
This ain't it.
This ain't it.
So you mentioned assets. What assets do you like the most? Because you got the digital assets, you got hard assets, real estate.
Yeah.
Now you got the new lamb. You got a lot of different assets. So
what
is Runway's favorite asset?
I think my favorite asset right now is probably the physical assets, because I did a lot of digital assets. I made a lot of money with the digital assets, but you know what I'm saying, you know, Uncle Sam had, you know what I mean, hit me up.
And he want his.
He had hit me, and I was like, oh no, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I got this. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Write this off. So basically, you know, we made a lot of money online with the digital assets, and this is how I look at assets. I look at it like, you know, we getting a new house. It's like 1.5. You know what I'm saying? It's getting built right now. So I didn't go into buying this asset with my own money. You feel what I'm saying? I look at it like this, like for anybody who like want to get into anything, whether it's digital real estate or physical real estate, I look at it like, what can I create that's gonna pay me over and over again? You feel what I'm saying? And when I look at it, like, I only do multifamily real estate. So if I'm like, yo, one of those properties could cash flow me, you know what I'm saying, $1,000 a month, you know what I'm saying? Then
Because a bill.
Like, and let's just say, like, I'll get it people some game. Like, if your lifestyle costs you $4,000 to live a month, right? That's your car, no car, your mortgage. Like, you know what I'm saying? $4,000, and you go get you one property, and that cash flow you $1,000 a month. You bought 25% of your freedom back in your time.
One deal.
So it's like, yo, if you do 4 of those, you got $4,000 a month cash flowing, and you basically free.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So that's how I look at it, and I like intentionally, I'm like, all right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this house for 1.5. What's our mortgage gonna be? How many multifamily units that we need to pay for it? I ain't never gotta worry about it.
So you reverse engineer.
Yeah.
What you need.
That's it. So I'm like, all right, cool, because if I could take my money online at my profit margin is 90%, I could dump it here.
Yeah.
That's like for the long run. So I never had to change my lifestyle. Yeah. So once we get that straight, if I never want to do this ever again, I still got something paying me over and over again. So that's how my mind works.
And it help with your taxes.
Yeah, for sure.
So you ain't paying a 6-figure tax.
For sure. And then not even that, bro. Just from doing the deals, that refinance check that I get is 100% tax free.
So you mentioned, a couple $100,000 a month.
Yeah.
Looking to go to $1 million a month.
Yeah.
$1 million a month.
Yeah.
What's that play look like? If somebody wanted to just really, really dissect, get the X-ray vision of that play,
yeah,
what that look like?
So
we want to see your whiteboard.
Yeah. I don't know. Y'all might need a whole nother episode for that. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. So right now, currently we doing we did consistently 320,000 for the past like 4-5 months. We're going on 5th month doing it. So basically, bro, what it looked like the scale to go. We just added services to the side of it, right? So 190,000 is just from coaching.
Gotcha.
Like right now, so just coaching. So we just amplify the coaching. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just turn our output up and we just coach more people. And I got an infrastructure that we've been building for the last couple months that just support it because how I'm going to coach. You know what I'm saying? How I'm going to coach more people. I need, you know what I'm saying? I need other coaches or I need, you know what I'm saying, other team leaders and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So we amplify that. We get that up to 350. You know what I'm saying? That already put me at about 450 right there. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, on the digital side, we just added a service because not everybody want to learn it themselves. So we just added a service where we do the service. So I think another 100,000 to come from service. We'll be at 500,000. Once we got that streamlined, then what we do is we just turn the volume up on those things.
I got a question about that.
Yeah.
So let's just say you got a product. Like what type of extra services are you providing?
So like let me give you an example. So like let's just say like, you know, I made a lot of money off ebooks. Somebody asked me, do the ebooks still sell? You know what I'm saying? We probably did like 5,300 yesterday in just ebook sales.
You
feel what I'm saying?
Showed me that.
Yeah. So you know it's for real. You know what I'm saying? So like let's just say that the ascension would be, let's just say I just wanted the right people ebook, built their funnel and their automations for them, so they ain't gotta sit there and learn it. And I just and then we got the you know what I mean, the program rolling into the service if they want it. So the more people we get enrolled to the program, the more people gonna be interested in the service, the more fulfillment. So I don't gotta fix the first part, but if we start to ramp up on the service, then I gotta bring on more team members. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
Cause a lot of people don't want to do that shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
They just want to make the money.
So
for real though.
So you see how I could be stuck at 3,000. You know what I'm saying? 300,000 a month. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not adding the element that I know people want, and I'm just, you know what I mean, just not doing.
What I like about what you said though is that, you know, a lot of people talk about like 7 streams, and you know that's a popular concept.
Yeah.
You said you really just taking streams from what you already selling, and adding on to it. You really just vertically integrated.
Yeah. I mean, on every realm, like for instance, like if you're doing webinar, you're doing challenge, like I got all of that stuff built out. So how about I just come to y'all and be like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all run the play. Y'all don't gotta worry about nothing. All y'all gotta do is show up, and I just get a percentage for all of all of the stuff I bring to the table. I'm already doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Like why I gotta reinvent it? It's hard for you, easy for me, so we both can make some money. And I don't want a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like shoot. But you wanted to work, and you don't want to have to worry about the back office stuff that people get this. What's the strategy?
That's the hard part.
So I come in, I give you the strategy, the blueprint that I know work. I set it up for you. All you gotta do is show up. We all make money.
Wow.
You know
so you partnering with folk?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
collaboration over competition.
What's your favorite business that you partnered with so far?
My favorite business that I partnered with so far, man, I made a lot of money. I made a lot of money with a lot of partnerships. I would have to say probably my favorite partnership right now is probably with my guy, Legacy Consultation. My guy Steve. He was a banker at Key Bank for 17 years, and we had created a program where we show entrepreneurs and business owners how to get $50,000 to $100,000 in 0% interest business funding. But we also showed them how to do it for other business owners and entrepreneurs so they could collect 10% or whatever they get them. So we don't just show you how to. We don't show you how to fish. You know what I'm saying? We show you how to fish. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
What you think the future of us as a people is now that entrepreneurship has almost kind of become like the new like rap music down there? Do you think that's gonna lead to something positive in the community? You think it's just like only a small amount of people that's into it going?
So I think that what I do think is going to happen is what's going to happen is going to be a little more harder for people to teach, because you really gonna have to give value. It ain't gonna be able to be the same regurgitated Navy Federal play. You know what I'm saying? Like all that's online. You feel what I'm saying? Like you really gonna have to bring value to your audience, and I feel like those who do are gonna win. That's what I feel like is going to happen. And then also, I think that a lot of people who's going to jump in the information space just think that they could drop a course or an ebook and just think that that's going to roll. And it's not going to be like that. You're going to have some service or some real hands-on level of coaching to be able to take your people from where they are to where they at. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that it's going to have to be more transparency, more authenticity, and more people actually showing up for your client. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? You know, 2020, anybody who had something, you know what I'm saying, people was throwing money at you.
Yeah.
Now, people like, oh, nah,
What do you think the responsibility of us as people who are doing the business, right? Because, you know, it's a lot of people talking scam now.
Yeah.
What do you feel that plays into what we do? You know what I'm saying? Who are people really trying to educate, but then you got people who scamming. On the other end too, like you feel like it's our responsibility to call that out, or how you feel like that?
So I'm a tunnel vision type guy. So like my duty is to make sure that my community or whoever touch, you know what I mean, you know, cross my path that I'm in a line with, and make sure that I keep my word. I gotta keep my word as a businessman to my consumer. You know what I mean, first. Yeah. Now, you know what I mean? If it come to me and it's something that's directly connected to me, I'm going to address it. But I don't feel like it's my God-given duty to make sure that somebody else not scamming, because I can't give the level of business and excellence if I'm showing up for there. And then if I'm like, you know, it's like gasoline. You pour, like, you know what I mean? You know, you at a cookout, you got your charcoal, you pour gasoline on it. If I fuel that fire, then now I become connected to it. So no, I don't feel like it's my God-given duty. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like my part is just being authentic, doing my business, and delivering on what I say I'm going to deliver. No doubt. You feel what I'm saying? And if somebody is connected with me, that's in tune with that, then that's when I have to address it. You feel what I'm saying? But just, so I give it to you like this. Somebody come to me and I'm like, yo, we going to build it out. And the first thing that they say is, yeah, cause you know such and such, you know what I mean? They, you know what I mean? You know they did a bad one on me. Yeah. I now have to take the trauma, and I now gotta take the weight because of what somebody else did. When I know that I'm gonna do the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all be doing that, so don't act like y'all
put the bad shit on you.
It's like wait a minute. Like I gotta deal with the heavy weight, and it's just like I'd rather just say no to the engagement or no as a client. I'd rather just not do it. And then people be like, why? I just be like, because I can't be punished for something that I didn't deliver. So I didn't have a fair chance.
Straight
you know
up.
what I'm saying? So now everything I do, first thing that don't go right, I don't even have the opportunity to make it right, to fix it, to address it. It has to be.
You already scarred.
It has to be spot on. So, and the crazy thing that we have in this conversation, because somebody, no, it's crazy that we have this conversation because it's somebody out there, I forget what the entrepreneur name is. They have a program, a coaching program to help people get over like bad coaching programs that they went through.
That's a big business.
They making a bag.
I ain't never heard of this.
She coaches you on how to
recover.
How to recover from coaches that you invested in that didn't go the right way or just being scarred, bro.
Hey man, you gotta share that, man.
You feel what I'm saying?
That is crazy.
So I send it to y'all.
Yeah.
But just think about that. Like it's somebody that coaching you on how to get over it. Because here's the thing, right? Like, bro, one bad investment, bro.
Fuck up your life, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like a lot of people put up their last.
Yeah. Or bro, not even they last. They probably finance.
They sell
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. You never know, like what a person, what they had to do to get to that level.
Right,
they like, man, like no, I don't care what it takes, cause I'm that type of person.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like somebody probably took money out their 401k and all that. So I just think that people just do your due diligence. Like just make sure, like if somebody is putting up a testimonial, or somebody is claiming that they got these results, like look at the person that's putting the results up and go holler at them like, hey, look, I'm thinking about joining a Runway program. You know what I'm saying? Is like how was your experience?
Yeah.
Do that with 3 people.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I do that too. Like when people are interested in mine, I was like, look, before you even sign up, do you want to talk to students that's in it that took it already?
Yeah.
Don't even get it from me.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I think a lot of people get in that position because a lot of coaches keep selling. Like people be like, I don't have the money. Well, you got something you can sell at your house to join my program. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where a lot of people go wrong. And they believe in that person so much that they go ahead and do it.
And then just actually showing up, man. Like just showing up for your people. Some people don't need the result right now. Some people just need the accountability. They need help evolving into the person that can actually do the thing. So people join for different reasons. We was having this conversation last night. Like some people might join because they might not have friends that they could talk to about, you know what I mean?
Most people don't. Yeah.
Exactly.
Most
so
people
it's
don't
like,
community.
yeah, I gotta be around people who, all right, bro, you know what I'm saying? Lock in, accountability partner, you know what I'm saying? Some people join for that. Some people join because it's an outlet, you know what I'm saying? Some people join because they, for multiple reasons. Exactly.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So with all the success that you had, how does it feel? Because it seemed like you the most successful person in your family.
Yeah.
So how it feel to be in that position? Is it tough? Is it fun? Is it rewarding? It could be all of them.
It depends on. I'm gonna say this. It depends on the environment because at some time, bro, it feel good, and then sometimes it don't feel not so good. I'll give you an example. Right, we around the fam. You know what I'm saying? My sis having a graduation, and like. All the attention is on me, and it's her graduation. Yeah. And everybody want to have a conversation. Yo, I need some of your time. There's money to invest.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, I just want to be around family.
Yeah.
Like the one time that I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, some of the old stuff and the memories is at that time.
Yeah.
I don't want to be Runway Billionaire. I want to be Maurice Bowman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't be that because, at first they didn't see it, but now they can't unsee what I became. Damn. You get what I'm saying? Wow. And like that's the moments where I just be like, dang. Or I'm trying to put my family or search, and then they don't execute.
Oh, man.
Like that shit, you know what I'm saying? You rather me just give you the 5K instead of me show you how to make 5K every single time.
They don't give a fuck.
I'm like, bro, I got a program that show people how to get, you know what I'm saying, how to get
crazy part is you can get the program for free. They ain't even gonna do it.
Exactly. So that's what I you know what I mean? That's the not feeling so good. What feels so good is like actually like my son, I was on FaceTime with him last night before he went to sleep, and he like, Dad, I saw one of your videos on TikTok. and it's going viral. And I was like, what video? He like the 3-6-9 method. And I'm like, what you supposed to do? 3-6-9 method. He like write it down 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times at night. And I'm gonna be the first billionaire in my family, not the last. So for me, bro, it's like, and again, like that might not mean nothing to nobody watching this, but for me, I'm just like, dang. Like I know, like we do this on a daily, but I know that it's sinking in, and like that brother that be having me in my feelings sometimes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, I get a soft spot. Or when my kids just come out and just say stuff like we in the Lambo. First time he riding in the Lambo, and he like the things you do to make the family happy, and it does. Like, bro, it's stuff like that. It be like, bro, they ain't no coaching, they ain't nothing. I just like, dang. You just gonna make me cry today. so it just really, bro, just the moments where the work that you actually doing, the sacrifices that you actually made
pays off.
Your family see it. You know what I'm saying?
They appreciate it.
Yeah, they
Runway
appreciate it.
Billionaire. What made you come up with that name?
Man, you saw how I was dressed yesterday. You saw how I was stepping yesterday. So the runway is just like, again, bro, just that fly. That's
just like really like Runway, like like models.
He said he on the
yeah. So like they actually that was what they used to call me in school. Like they actually just mentioned it ain't what they called me. But
so you always wanted to dress fly.
Yeah, bro. Like again, bro. Like we ain't had a lot of nothing, so I had to make it do with what I had. You feel me? So it was literally no cat. It was literally like, bro. I remember my uncle. He had these Nikes. Yeah. I forget what they was, man. They was I remember what they are, but I don't remember the name of. He had these Nikes and he had these jeans. They was called slick jeans. Yeah. And bro, I put it together. I put it together so hard. I went to school and everybody was like, yo, like this, that, and the third. They're like, yo, bro, you look like, you know what I'm saying? You walking on a runway. Like everybody was just on it all day. And in my mind, I'm like, bro, these hand-me-downs, like, y'all don't even know. So, I could take something from the thrift store and make it look good, bro. Yeah. And a billionaire, you already know what that is, man. It used to be Millionaire, then I made $1 million. And I was like,
change it.
I had to up it.
Yeah, we got places to go.
Yeah,
what year you made your first million?
So, I made my first million in 2019. That's when I made the first million. And I say my first like liquid million. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been had generated $1 million. Did tattoo 15 years. I made multiple millions, but my first like liquid million was 2019, and then 2020 it was just millions on millions on millions.
What you did to celebrate when you hit that mill?
Bro, I didn't
you had your head down, you ain't notice?
I ain't even know.
Yeah, that's what
like we think we.
It's just work,
bro. We think when we hit $1 million, confetti gonna
like
pop, like you know what I'm saying, balloons go. We think when we hit $1 million, like it's gonna be like a big celebration. They gonna block the street off, bro. I was at 1.2, and I was like, oh, I looked at, I'm like, oh shoot, I hit $1 million. Like, damn, I wish I was keeping track. So and then after that, bro, it's just like every other one get easier because like the first thing is figuring out how you gonna hit the M. Then we did $1 million in 8 months. And then after that, we did $3 million in 6 months.
Wow. Damn.
So once I figured it out.
So it's like, it really is, at some point, it's really just all numbers.
Yeah, that's like, once you do, bro, I'm a firm believer in like doing what work. You gotta think, I was putting permanent stuff on people's body for years. I had to make sure it was right. Wow. I can't mess it up. So I'm a person like, yo, I want to make sure this right every time that I do it, cause I like, you know what I'm saying, do it right so you ain't gotta do it twice. Like that was my rule. So I'm just like, man, once I figure it out, how we just gonna double down what's working. That's why I know exactly. Like, all right, we had 300, we gonna move to 500. We're gonna fix our process in our system because every level, every new level that you go to, your business gonna break. You know what I'm saying? You fix it, you bootstrap it, get it together, and then we're gonna go to $1 million.
Man, I got another question, dog.
Let's go.
Let's go. So my question is, are you happy and fulfilled with life right now, man? You just bought the house 2 years ago. You just bought the Lambo. You just got married. You got the 7 kids. Got the business going crazy. So are you?
You make it seem good. I ain't gonna lie. That sound good.
Gotta think about that. You got the hard assets, the digital assets.
That sound good. I would say
you fulfilled with it, or?
I'm definitely I wouldn't say fulfilled, because fulfilled to me mean like done. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I'm content and I'm happy, and I'm peaceful. You know what I'm saying? I got harmony. You know what I mean? Like You know, all my kids is good. They healthy. My wife is good. Everybody's mentally in the right spot. Mm-hmm. We able to do, you know, a lot of the things that we want to do. But I still feel like I got work to do. Okay. I still feel like I'm growing. I still feel like, you know what I'm saying, there's still some accomplishments that I, you know what I mean, that I want to achieve, like business,
it's a few
you know what I mean, professionally and personally. You know what I'm saying? It's some other things that ain't on the bucket list. I ain't been to Egypt, Dubai. I still got some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I still got some stuff that I want to do. You know,
you accomplished a lot of goals, but you got way more.
Yeah,
you got new goals.
Yeah, absolutely. But definitely, bro. I'm definitely peaceful. I'm in an amazing space right now, bro. Like as far as like business and professional, it's definitely, you know what I mean, good. My team is good. Staff is good. So. Yeah, all around, bro. I feel like it's dope.
Like it.
Yeah.
So what can people reach out to you, man? If they need
what you got to offer right now?
Yeah, man. So y'all can definitely tap in with me, man. Runway_billionaire on Instagram. We do a free training every single month that show y'all how to get the bag with digital products. You can also tap into the low ticket if you want to know the strategy. If you want to get some money, I'm telling you, I got everything to show you how to make $10K in 30 days or less. I got stuff to show you how to supercharge your funnels. Whatever level you at, I got you. So you can come to the absolute free masterclass that we had once every single month and just get the game for 100% free. I promise you're going to leave with some value. And tap in with me.
No doubt.
Love it.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Listen, make sure y'all rate, comment, subscribe. No Stingy Energy. Another